What's going on, guys? We are back with another pop report update. We're going to be going over number 57 this week. It's going to be June 20th through June 26th. So we will go ahead and start off. But beforehand, I just want to apologize. I don't have all the nice software and all that to make these videos very nice. But hey, it's all about the information. I will have the link to the Google Doc in the description, so in case you want to check it out, a little bit clearer picture there. But yeah, so it is what it is, guys. I do apologize, but I do have a full-time job and other things I do besides this, so we will go ahead and move on. PSA graded a total of 178,068 cards this week, which is a drop off by 35,127 cards compared to last week. The biggest change here came from TCG. Last week they graded 65,000. This week they graded almost 37,000. Drop off of over 28,000 cards with TCG. Everything else was pretty much even at that point. So the biggest drop off this week for PSA was TCG. But 178,000, it's the summer. Probably people are going on vacation and whatnot, so kind of expected. Moving on to CSG. CSG graded a total of 21,325 cards this week, which is an increase from last week by 8,436 when they graded 12,000 cards. This week's big sport was baseball with 8,470, which is over double of what they graded last week. And then number two is football with 5,200, and then basketball with 4,400. Basketball and football. So those were your top three there. Moving on to CGC. In case anyone is not aware, they grade the Pokemon and the Magic. And so for Pokemon, they graded a total of 16,807 cards. For Magic the Gathering, they graded a total of 786 this week. Combined total of 17,593, which is a drop off of 1,666 compared to last week. All right, moving on to our smaller companies. This week we only had 4 that were reporting. HGA graded a total of 5,338 cards this week, which is an increase compared to last week where they graded 5,114, increased by 224 cards there with HGA. Ace Grading, they grade primarily TCG cards out of the UK. They grade a total of 181 cards this week, which is a slight decrease from last week where they graded 194 cards, decreased by 13 cards by Ace Grading. DGA graded a total of 232 cards this week, which is a slight increase from last week by 15 cards. They graded 217 last week. I did slightly talk to the owner here. He said that there's a lot of employees right now on summer vacation, so that's why their numbers are a little bit lower than usual. Usually DGA is in the about the 500 range, so they are a little bit lower than usual, but hey, I see a bounce back for them as we move on. FCG forensic card grading graded a total of 704 cards this week, which is a increase of double from last week where they graded 339 cards, increased by 365 cards. So in case you're not aware, FCG is based out of Dallas, Texas. Basically, it's the suburbs of Dallas. They have a bunch of good stuff going on. They recently announced a new product where they're able to customize your kids' sports cards. Like they put the picture of your kid like on a generic sports card, and they'll grade and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check them out. I think they're pretty good company from the lower tier, from the lower ones and stuff. But moving on to our selling platforms, COMC added a total of 4,356 unique cards to their selling platform this week, which is again steadily decreasing every week. So I don't know, guys. COMC has been decreasing their number of unique cards they've been adding, and it's going to be interesting to see how these selling platforms perform, in the next few months, especially a little bit longer, outwards of a year or two, as the market and the hobby continue to, make way. So we'll see what happens. But right now, they are definitely trending in the wrong direction, in my opinion. MySlabs had something unique happen this week. So for the graded cards, they added 266 graded cards, bringing their total up to 117,684,000 graded cards that are being sold on MySlabs. And for transparency, I sell on both COMC and MySlabs. I think MySlabs, for graded cards, I probably have upwards of maybe 150 graded cards posted on MySlabs to sell. And then the raw cards, they saw a huge increase in raw cards. Last week they had 8,069 listings for raw cards. This week they have 11,560 listings for raw cards. That's an increase by almost 3,500. So something happened. Someone went in there and added a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball and football. So just keep that in mind. Raw card lots increased by 37. There are currently 1,301 raw card lots being sold on MySlabs. And then the sold listings, so they had a total of 1,073 sold listings. That's a combination of slabbed, raw, and raw card lots. That is a slight increase by 9 listings compared to last week, where they had 1,067. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you want to take a look at the Google Doc, it's going to be in the description. Take a look at it, and if you have any comments, questions, whatnot, just let me know. And that's it. Take care. Good luck, guys, out there. And talk to you later. Bye.